Okay, let's be real for a second. When you hear the words living in New York, what's the first thing that pops into your head? Expensive coffee, tiny apartments the size of a shoebox, and rent so high you might have to sell a kidney, right? But here's the twist. What if I told you there are actually affordable places in New York where you can live without eating ramen noodles for the rest of your life? Yeah, your wallet doesn't have to cry in New York. Stick with me because by the end of this video, you'll know the best cheap places to live in New York, and who knows, you might just start packing your bags. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Buffalo? Isn't it freezing there? And you're right, it is cold. But here's the thing, the rent is dirt cheap compared to NYC. We're talking about apartments that cost less than what some people pay for a parking spot in Manhattan. Plus, Buffalo has a growing food scene, and Niagara Falls is basically in your backyard. Pretty epic, right? Rochester is kind of like New York's underrated cousin. You've got good schools, tons of parks, and housing that doesn't break the bank. Imagine paying under $1,000 for a decent apartment in New York. Crazy, right? It's also perfect if you want city vibes without the chaos of New York City traffic. Now this place is interesting. Syracuse gives you a strong community feel, affordable living, and let's not forget, amazing snowy winters. Yes, snow again. But here's the deal. If you're into cozy coffee shops, college town energy, and not spending half your paycheck on rent, Syracuse is a win. Albany is the capital, but guess what? It's way cheaper than NYC. You're a train ride away from the madness of Manhattan, but you get to go home to quiet streets and way lower bills. It's like having the best of both worlds. So yeah, if you thought New York only meant Brooklyn lofts and Times Square rent prices, surprise, there are places where your bank account can actually breathe. So here's the big takeaway. Living in New York doesn't have to mean selling your soul to rent. From Buffalo's affordable charm to Albany's perfect balance, there are places where you can enjoy the New York lifestyle without the financial panic attack. Now tell me, if you had to pick, which city would you move to? Buffalo, Rochester, Syracuse, or Albany? Drop your answer in the comments, I'm dying to know. And hey, if you found this video helpful, or at least entertaining, don't just click away. Smash that subscribe button, give this video a like, and share it with someone